Haven't decided if this is extreme stupidity or Mama Cal saying, son, you got this. 1v9, no problem. After all, you are a red paladin. And as soon as that bubble goes down, it's going to be lights out for this cow, and we're going to turn him into some hamburgers and leather jackets. And it's going to be Mr. Moonglum. Thanks for playing. All three mage specs got some interesting PvP talents in the last half patch 9.15, talking about Arcanosphere, of course Ice Wall, and Ring of Fire, which we're going to be seeing demonstrated right here as this Demon Hunter decides, yeah, let's have some demon burgers, and Fapper is gonna end up not playing for much longer. But watch this, we have this warrior here. Of course it's a warrior, and watch this, heroically right into the fire, which is super special. And yeah, and it's not going to work out so well for the warrior. Then again, he was on the wrong side of a 1v4. But from what I've learned, paladins, warriors, most plate wearers, they're not particularly good at numbers. While on the topic of interesting new PvP talents, Warlocks got quite a few. Warlocks have trouble trying to find a talent because there's so many good ones, particularly Shadow Rift, as you're going to see here. Now, it's tough because Shadow Rift is a great talent and you're not always speccing into it because there's a lot of other good PvP talents for Warlocks. Now we're going to have this fight for this node, and of course it's a warrior. But watch this, boom, he's dead. And it's thanks for playing on the 23,000 or 23k Chaos Bolt. But watch this, you know, I'm Hagen-Dazs, whatever. Got a problem with half ice cream here that the road names himself after. But we're just going to port him away. And there we go. That's the way to get rid of a problem. Port him into another zip code. He's all the way over there. My guy starts capping the node, and that's the way you do it. That's the way you get your money for nothing and your ice cream for free, and it's going to be thanks for playing with the rogue. Eventually, maybe cheat death and cloak and whatever, and now it's thanks for playing. But yeah, as you can see in a lot of these clips, I'm on the right side of being outnumbered, so that's pretty cool. That works for BGs more often than not. We, Alliance, are on the attack in Wintergrass, which means we gotta break through the fortress, and the Horde have to take out the towers. I mean, this has been the case since Wrath of the Lich King. However, this particular Alliance player in the demo, yes, that is an Alliance player in the demo, has not gotten this memo. He's about to assault his own tower. This is precious, because it takes him a while to realize that this isn't working out. Yes, he's Alliance. Maybe he's Horde. Maybe he's doing Merc mode and he got a little bit confused, because that could be confusing every now and then. But yeah, we have an Alliance demo attacking an Alliance tower in Wintergrass. Now he's like, oh, I understand what's going on. And he turns it around and he goes somewhere else. Why this is hysterical is because he's light years away from the fortress. Epic random battleground. Yes, this is Asheran, and I got my artifact fragments, so I'm pretty happy. I'm contributing towards the loss, and I decided I'm gonna go turn in some artifact fragments for honor that I really have way too much of as it is, and I got a little bit of a problem here. There's a little bit of a skirmish going on between the Horde and Alliance. I don't want to die because then I lose the artifact fragments, so I'm really excited that I'm going to contribute to the loss here and turn in some artifact fragments. So I'm heading over to the dude who's got the quest that you turn him in and then you summon the tree and then you don't lose by as much as you thought you would, and the guy is gone. Is he on a cigarette break? No. Is he on a coffee break? No. Is he on strike? Because these NPCs don't really get paid a lot. No. What happened is some very industrious Horde player, probably someone a stealthy, druid, rogue, maybe even a hunter, took him out, killed him, and believe it or not, that particular augment fragment collector, as his job title specifically says, is on a 10-minute timer. So now we gotta wait 10 minutes to summon this guy. Yeah, he's not there. This is a pretty good thing to do on the Horde side or the Alliance side, is take out the artifact fragment dude so you can't summon any of the big dudes. Eye of the Storm, playing a Holy Priest. Usually I like playing a Shadow Priest here because I sort of camouflage and blend in with the ground in shadow form. One thing I always do in this particular BG is I look at the two bases on the opposite side. In this case, Blood Elf, Fel Reaver. See if anybody ran over there. Sometimes they don't, or see what I'm up against. Maybe if I'm up against an undergeared rogue or an undergeared hunter, I'll take those odds. Or I could go in mid and AO heal everyone, but I'd rather get the base, and I see that Fel Reaver, I'm probably like the only one in the BG because I tend to have this sixth sense awareness of these things. I wish I could pick horses or winning lottery numbers or winning football teams each week, but no, I just have this sixth sense of things, so I head over to Fel Reaver. Now, what's about to happen is really, really interesting. We'll get to it in exactly 1 minute or so. So I'm crossing this bridge. I'm gonna get over there. Figured I'll door shadows up because I don't want to go in the front, because if I go in the front, I'm visible. So maybe if I go this way, I'm less visible, but door shadows doesn't work in that scenario. I'm sure heroic leap does, or double jump, but door shadows, no. So I'm forced to go in the front here and expose myself. Now I quickly want to grab the healing buff because I'm a priest. And all I got to do here is survive as a holy priest. I don't have to take people out, survive long enough, maybe the cavalry arrives. I don't want someone who's battle fatigued and down on health getting totally replenished by that buff, so I take it. Now, if you're going to try to take the base, you always want to put yourself in a spot where you're not visible to the other team. You can't be stealth because then the clock is not going to be ticking. And then I get this in chat. Why do we have a clucking healer on Fel, or healer clucking on Fel? Now, this guy is a moron because there's just no other way to describe it. I understand he said it in the form of a question rather than being insulting, but it's an insulting question. It's an idiotic question. Nobody is here. We have 3 bases, and I got news for you folks. The fact that we only won this BG by less than 25 points means that if I did not take Fel Reaver, we do not win because we do not get those extra points. That's the difference between winning and losing sometimes. And this is the case. This is the case. Perfect situation where taking that third base was the difference between a win and a loss, even if it was only for about 20, 30, 40 seconds. Because as you can see, now the Horde is realizing, oh, we didn't cap that over there. One of the sweeter things about WoW PvP, particularly in Battlegrounds, is that last second cap for the win, or capping with less than 10 seconds left, which is precisely what you are going to see thanks to good old Shadow Rift. So I pop the portal down, LOS, so this way I could get out of the room if I'm badly beat up, or the idea here is to port the healer out. So we're in kind of a bind. Okay, I'm getting a crit buff, or I will end up getting a crit buff from a balanced druid who's here. There's a holy paladin, I believe, healing me, so I'm also getting passive heals from the balanced druid, but we're on the wrong side of about a 3v7, so this is not looking good for us, and we got to get the cap, otherwise we lose. And this druid is just continuously disrupting me. A couple of Chaos Bolts will probably take out the Blood DK and the Flag Carrier because of the stacks, as long as he's not getting any healing. So we got to take care of the healing, and we got to take care of that druid because he keeps cycloning me and I can't get any kind of momentum going. So what is paramount here now, get the healer out, then go on the Blood DK. So the heals are gone on the Blood DK and no more cyclones. So that's precisely what we do there. He's poured it out, and now we only have a few seconds here. We don't have a lot of time to get this cap, and we got to get the cap. We don't get this cap, we're going to lose. So, and sometimes you got to face a 3v7 in order to get the job done, and that's what we're doing. And whoever this healer is, he's just epic because he makes it possible. Sometimes it's always the guy behind the scenes who makes things possible. In this case, it's the healer. So now finally, I'm waiting for Firelock to wear off. Now we're going to pump up some Chaos Bolts, and there we go. Boom, 45k. Now I got all kinds of snares on me and I can't get to the flag. I'm trying to get to the flag and get to the flag. Got it. Got the flag. Wow. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and there's the win. There's really nothing, well, there's things sweeter in PvP, but this is definitely in the top 10. Last second cap for the win. My name is Luxeley. I want to thank you guys for stopping by and leave you with a final thought. Whatever it is by you, whether it's morning or it's afternoon or it's nighttime here. But you make your day epic.